Cason Wallace, who Mark Daigneault described as a freak, just does everything on the floor, and that is the evolution for SGA. A chance for 4, showing off that improved three-point stroke. SGA around for Caruso, coming off a season averaging just 7.1 points per game, but his defensive impact knew no limits. Wallace out for Dort. Talk about improved three-point shooting. He knocks it through. So Antetokounmpo with all 5 for Milwaukee. He's got the fans back in their seats after back-to-back buckets. By the way, just to continue on the Lou Dort three-point discussion, as SGA shields the basketball and finishes.
Straight from Seattle, went to my old high school, Rainier Beach.
Some SES, huh? Hartenstein, that's his shot. He doesn't miss many of those floaters. Thunder 4 for 4 to start this game. Wallace against Green, a tenacious defender. Oh, he finds the cutter. Hartenstein rocks the rim. Cason Wallace already with 4 assists in 2.5 minutes of this game. Looking around, finds the curler. Oh, Caruso gets flashy. Slow it down a bit here. OKC's first miss of the game, and then another steal for Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander will slow it down with no numbers. I still get up the biggest for LeBron, Steph, Kevin Durant, and of course Giannis with what he's accomplished in there. There's a wide open lane. SGA with a slam. Back to Green, who they're expecting to take another step this year. Just had it swiped. Wallace, hand in the cookie jar. Looking for his MVP. Here he is. Pocket pass, Hartenstein, stop, feed, Dort, fake, 4 to shoot. Dort, fend off, tough one, goes down. This is where Gilgeous-Alexander thrives. Spins, bounce, Caruso for 3.
OKC knows who they are. Right from the start, they got the ball to SGA, let him have a whole side to get something good for him or the team. Great read right there.
But just also think about, as Giannis loses the basketball, another turnover forced by this elite OKC defense. From a team that won 68 games and ran through essentially outside of a couple of potential hiccups with Denver and then Indiana in the finals, as SGA rejects the pass inside. Bucks have 8 turnovers already. We're not even midway through the first quarter. Nearly a 9th. It is a 9th. That was engulfed by Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander slows it down, waits for reinforcements. Now go one-on-one with Porter. The fend-off, the fake. Leave it for Hartenstein. That was pretty. Still so young. Graduate of UConn in 2007. Has been around some elite coaching minds. Nice bounce. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. A chance to really be an important piece around Giannis Antetokounmpo if he can shoot the 3 well. As Gilgeous-Alexander just dies down for him. He's looking for contact. Who played his high school basketball just 10 minutes down the road here in Milwaukee. As Gilgeous-Alexander facilitates himself to his spot. That's just unstoppable. Kuzma, a little too overzealous, nearly went down off the hands of Wiggins. So Rollins in the game with Kuzma, Sims, Prince, and Anthony. As Barnhizer takes it away. They love this young man in Oklahoma City, and he's aggressive to get 2 free throws. You like Greek food, by the way?
I do. I'm not well versed in it, but I absolutely love it.
They got some good stuff. Yeah, of course. 10-point Milwaukee lead after OKC led by 12 in the first quarter. Caruso off the screen from Hartenstein. His float game is pure.
Absolutely. I always try to do a dribble or something to put me right back in rhythm.
Wallace. Tip goes down. It's Barnhizer. He's going to make his way in the NBA because of the mentality he brings every day. There is Wallace. The cookies and milk. Big finish for Wallace.
And his teammates gave him a thumb down. They didn't really like how high he got it.
Everyone talks about Caruso and Lou Dort, perimeter defense they bring. SGA, who got some all defensive team votes. As Kuzma has a rejected. Hartenstein erased it at the rim. Rebound uncontested goes to Wiggins, who had some really critical moments in the playoffs last year. Puts it behind the back. The Maryland product shovels inside for Barnhizer. 2 more. If you're a uniform connoisseur in college football, that's about as good as it gets.
I am. Look at great defense right there by SGA.
So Wallace will inbound. Wiggins. Carlson, a 3.
As SGA gets in his bag. Good pass right there.
Swing it. Wallace tees it up, knocks it down. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Double being shaded by Portis. SGA wants the one-on-one matchup, and it's a matchup he's going to win with a chance for 3. The angles and creativity of the MVP. You played against Kobe a lot, so you got to see it up close, that Mamba mentality everybody hears about. And Shea subscribes to a lot of that, but you talk to anybody who's around him as Carlson drills another three on a nice dime by SGA. Are you all about the diff? I'm all about the diff.
I like the diff. I like the diff, but I love when they changed courts and they made it just feel different. Good bump right there by Shea.
And that is automatic. They do have one more tune-up that's against Denver in a couple days at home before they welcome in Houston next week on the season opener. Hartenstein on the nice cut.
Eventually he'll get more space.
They're doing that right now. 10 of 18 from three as a team. Wiggins, reverse pivot. Nice stuff from Aaron Wiggins.
Good look created by Porter Jr.
SGA splits two. Dort hits three.
It looked good, right? Right from the start, his offensive game's really improved.
He's just got such arc on the basketball. Another turnover, wide open. SGA, free run to the rim for two. There was just enough of a nudge, right? Lob it up. Oh, slam it down. Hartenstein. Rebound Wallace. 2 for 1 still available if they go quickly, which they will. Hartenstein responds with a three. I don't think that physicality is at LA Fitness yet. Maybe one day.
Those funny falls are.
You look like Lou Dort defensively when you play over there. In transition, open three, Youngblood, no. Rebound Wiggins, second chance, Youngblood again. Always hunting his shot, knocks it down from the corner. Gets cut off, swing, Wiggins, drive, hang, same spot for Barnheiser. Different result, money from the outside. Milwaukee gets it right back as Leones could not squeeze it. Anthony got caught, turns it over. Wallace with numbers. Bounce it. Carlson really just trying to get a feel for one another. Wallace steps in the lane, and that's going to be a clear path and potentially a transition take foul. It is crazy basketball bringing people together like that. You just never know where, when, how, as Carlson finishes on the inside.
Didn't like the pressure, turned it over.
Meanwhile, Rollins looks like he might be bleeding after the fact. It looked like they might have bumped heads. Amir Coffey, another guy that they expect to be a part of this bench unit here in Milwaukee. Played for Doc Rivers as a rookie, undrafted free agent as Wiggins sticks a three.
Getting those guys in position off movement to get the lob threat.
Wiggins right to the rack for two. The other thing that Mark Daigneault said about Carlson is he trusts him, puts him on the floor, and that's why. Allowed him to become a free agent, and he chose to come here because of the opportunity he believed he was going to have. Oh, what a move. Barnheiser, Anthony recovered. Barnheiser got it back for two.
The preseason roof would have exploded.
Hey, it's preseason for the fans, too. Leon for three. Bench units to go out there and prove themselves for the team. Jackson takes a hit. Jang, leave it. Leons will try again. And he'll hit again. Back-to-back triples. Lou Dort gave him a show in the first half, but they're traded to some excellent basketball down the stretch here in the fourth. Bounce it, knocked away. Barnheiser again. Right place, right time. Mark Daigneault barking out signals.
He said, take him.
He finds Jang instead for three. A big hit for Ousmane Dieng. Driving kick, Antetokounmpo remaining aggressive. Finds the cutting Jackson, too tight in there, and a turnover. 90 seconds to play, 5-point ball game. 30 seconds remaining in a 5-point game. It's Sears on the attack. Sears to the rim, has it blocked. Jang denies him inside.